All right, guys, welcome back. Sorry for the delay here getting into our second map. There was actually just an update of CSGO, so everybody had to get their games updated as well as us and get everyone back in the server. So we are heading into our second map here, which is going to be Mirage. CLG just absolutely stomped on vVv over on Inferno, 16-1. So we'll see if maybe vVv can get themselves back on track here. They are at least starting off on the CT side, so maybe an opportunity for them there. But I'm still Gecks, and I still have HuriKane alongside of me. And what are you thinking for this one, man? It's they had a very rough first map. What are their odds here on this second one?
They better 15-0 on CT side or they're going to be in trouble. They're starting on the easier side. They're clearly no one has picked up the slack on the offensive side in terms of calling. There's going to be no adjustments probably. So, they're going to have a dominant CT side and then switch over that offense and scrap together to hopefully get maybe like the pistol and get a good start. But I mean, basically, if they lose that pistol, I think they're in deep trouble when they switch over.
Yeah, I agree with you there. It's a very rough first map. I mean, we were talking about how not having Funshine can certainly hurt things for them because he is the strat caller and he is not here this evening. Nifty is filling in for him, so maybe lacking in that department. But they have to get something going here. They not get totally embarrassed by CLG here. Of course, they are just overall the better team, but still, you want to have a decent showing for these types of matches. But it all starts here for them. Maybe get themselves back in it here on Mirage, but they do get that CT side start, as we said, so maybe an opportunity there for them.
Yeah, so let's kind of take a look and see what's happened so far. CLG getting Tark under the window with a Tech 9. Isn't able to find Sav. Sav barely escaping with his life. Tark clears out Catwalk for his team. Looks like it's going to be a B split. Bomb and another teammate is at upper B. Nifty alone at the couch. Everyone else on vVv Gaming is focused towards A, so he needs to come up big here. Sav getting a kill onto Tarek. He was the middle player, but CLG have full control of the site. The rotates are coming in, and vVv Gaming needs to hit some heads.
They have a few players inside of the market here, and they're just going to possibly get shut down by CLG here. Hayes was able to pick up on a Dynamo. No one goes down as well. Now 2 versus 4. Hayes just popping heads off left and right here with that USP, and now it is Sav, a sad man here in a 1 versus 3 is he is inside of the market there and just gets destroyed by the guys from CLG. Is very low on health, so we said vVv needed to get the pistol, and they didn't, so CLG is gonna get a good start to their T side here.
Yes, they will. Great site selection by CLG. vVv Gaming went for a little bit of a gamble there. Very focused on that A side. The only B rotate was the player mid, and he was distracted by Tark. So the strategy just working on multiple levels, distracting the rotate, and then isolating that player to come up big, fighting 4 players. So CLG doing a great job here. Coming up mid, grenade touchdown onto Sav, and then Cutler just comes up connector, blindsides Jay right into the head. So here they come out. No one picking up a great kill on FNS, but that's it. He gets shut down. Nifty pushing up Catwalk, kills Hayes in the connector, but Cutler still around that window, just strafes out, gets an easy kill. It's only on Dynamo, 1 on 3 under the window here. Cutler moving around, and he's definitely very aware that he's up there. So Dynamo showing his position, trying to get an amazing jumping headshot as he went up there, but JDM picks up $600 with that SMG, adding to that money that he's going to be spending on an op for sure when it comes into the gun rounds. So we still don't see vVv Gaming doing too much here. They only bought up a few pistols there, so they've been keeping it kind of cheap. Looks like Sav is picking up a Deeg. So there's 4 players on the B side now. Oops, they're actually none going towards B. They're all 4 going middle, so they're going aggressive here. Oh, nice headshot by Sav. Good flashbang coming in. If he can pick up another one. Oh, he isn't able to connect a single more bullet. Looking for more. Gets Hayes pretty low. But isn't able to complete the kill. CLG coming up big at mid there. I mean, it was 4 players towards mid for the CTs, only 3 for CLG. They did vVv Gaming did great getting that entry Deagle headshot, but other than that, they came up pretty short there, and now CLG buying up. We're in the first gun round. Let's take a look as to see where they're positioning themselves. 4 players on the B mid side for CLG. Looks like they're going to go for a quick mid here. JDM Op out, spots Jay. Oh, nice headshot. Gets a Sav through that smoke. And man, CLG, they have mid control. But Dynamo coming back a little bit here. Gets straight out by FNS. 2-on-3.
So FNS still lurking around inside of that mid, as you said. Got Dynamo. Nifty's playing over by Catwalk here, and no one will be over towards the A site, just standing right by Ticket Boot there. Got a good dink off onto Tarek, and he'll be sitting back behind Firebox here, and he did manage to pick up onto that frag on him, so they've evened up the playing field here, 2 versus 2, and no one still sitting towards that CT side as now CLG's moving themselves towards the B site. They're inside of the apartments right now, taking their time, though. They certainly have the time to work with. Still 50 seconds left here. They do have the bomb in their hands as well, but you know, JDM has been rocking with that op here so far, sitting at 6-1 as well in this game. He's certainly been an impact player for them so far on Mirage, but they are getting themselves into the B site now. Nifty lurking around in there, should be able to pick up on FNS here, whipping on a couple of shots, turns around and gets JDM as well. I thought he was going to be into a little bit of trouble there for a second, but still picks up the round for vVv. Good response coming out on that gun round, and now looking at 3-1, still in favor of CLG.
Yeah, great play by Nifty there. I honestly was thinking maybe he should be jumping up to see if they were going to push those B tunnels, but instead goes for the silent play, not giving CLG the positional information, and he played it great, using those audio cues, brought it, you know, just dwindling it down to 2 one-on-ones for him, so great isolation play by him. vV Gaming answer on the first gun round. And, you know, Sav, we see him opping mid. CLG very spread out. They're just working a default.
And they are. And Sav is going to be playing in that window once again. And JDM will be working his way into mid as well, but he wasn't looking at window when the smoke dissipated, and Sav was able to get him. So that's a good way to start it off for vVv. Getting JDM out of the game, getting the op out of their hands, but Cutler from down below is able to take out Sav as he was just waiting for him to peek his head up. Jay finds one as well, though, exchanging up on frags to take out Cutler. So we're looking at 4 versus 3 now in favor of vVv. They do have that player advantage here as CLG leaning a bit towards this A side, and they haven't really made too much noise coming in, but Tark wasn't able to get a shot off onto Jay as he was hiding down below the balcony, and the bomb is going to be down over there as well as Hayes is trying to grab it maybe, but he has guys looking at him from all sides here. And FNS is working his way up in through Palace as well, trying maybe pinch some of these guys in on the site. Saw no one over there towards the spawn, got some shots into him, but just couldn't finish him off, and Hayes struggling to get rid of no one as well. So vVv gets 2 rounds in a row here. They've put it within 1. CLG up 3-2.
Yeah, well done by vV Gaming, winning the gunfights all across the map. No one coming up big towards the end there, and you know, CLG just did what they could. JDM getting surprised, then basically leaving his teammate to die in back middle. There's 2 or 3 eyes from the CTs looking at it. And, you know, vV Gaming just did everything right that round, so well done by them. They're answering the call here, making it a way closer map, already doubling the score from the last match. And they're looking to add more to it. 3 kills in middle. Man, vV Gaming just denying mid, and that's what you need to do on this map. Help coming in from Connector and Catwalk, and they shut this eco down. So we should see CLG, you know, just conceding that round. It seems like they just wanted to run around middle, and vV Gaming punished them for that. So good shooting by them. We see a buy-up coming in from CLG. Smokes at hand. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a full AXQ from CLG this round. Seems just about that time to do it. But nope, they're going to go for mid. Bomb's going towards there. 1 lurk at A for them. And let's see who wins the gunfight this time.
Not too much CLG could do on that last round. Certainly outclassing the weaponry there, but JDM starting this one off nicely for CLG as he's gotten Jay and Nifty inside of that mid, and Sav is up inside of the window with his op, but he has to fall off now as the smoke comes through, and they are just picking off vVv players here. It's just Dynamo and Sav that are left, and Sav's been knocked down to 35 health as well as he's playing over towards jungle right now, and he's kind of stuck in the corner as CLG certainly has a big number advantage on them here. 5-on-2, and they still have a player. That's Dynamo all the way over towards that B site. Sav gets one there on the FNS, searching for some more here, but they're not getting themselves through. They'll just smoke it off. And the smart decision there from CLG. They will have JDM spamming through the smoke, but Dynamo was actually able to pick up one as he was lurking, moving from that B site, got one over towards the connector. So the bomb going down, and Sav actually falls to a nade here, so Dynamo is going to have to go big in a 1 versus 3 as he's putting himself inside of the connector. Missing that shot was Cutler, though, and he's getting stuck. Not too much Dynamo could do about that one there. Tarek finishes off the round, and CLG put themselves back in the lead now, 4-3.
Yeah, well done by CLG. Coming up huge that in middle there. JDM strafing out, spray kills, picks up 2. Sav just getting stuck in window. And then Tarek walks out Palace. Great offense on Mirage. If you get picks middle and you're in Palace, it's going to put so much pressure on that player A that's left there to look at 2 spots. So, you know, doing exactly what you need to on Mirage gets an easy kill from a player that's not looking at the right direction. vV Gaming still able to buy, though, so this is a full gun round. And we're not seeing anything too different from them. They didn't push up middle this time around. They're playing default, and CLG just keeps working mid.
Oh, good nade from FNS, too. Knocked Sav down to 50 health as he's sitting up in the window. So some good damage early here from CLG. And FNS has got himself inside of the connector. Cutler starts the round off, was able to find a frag on a Sav here as well. So once again, CLG getting one of those opening picks. Jay Responso got FNS, who came out of connector. Dynamo getting 2 there by ladder as well. And that will now put it at a 4 versus 2. As the remaining 2 players from CLG coming towards apartments. Dynamo missed that shot on the Tarek. Should be able to get this. No, but Tarek responds, blows his head off, but Nifty able to finish him off with that molly inside of the apartments. But now they put JDM at a 1-on-3 here. Nifty playing over at the bench, able to find that headshot there, and vVv responding on that round. Now set it up at a 4-4 game.
Yeah, well done. Answer right back. So CLG, we see them money reset. Ain't able to buy, so we'll see them probably pistol up here, probably do something a little wacky, but they have 4 rounds on the board already, so they're probably feeling pretty good about their offense so far. We see a few Tech-9 buys. They're all gravitating towards this B side. This is the perfect positioning for them in an eco round. It's very easy to go towards B sides. Oh man, Jay is in a great spot. Finds FNS with his knife out, looking for more. But there's just too many terrorists around there, so that's actually a pretty good find. They get a rifle in their hands. They even up the numbers 4-4 a little bit, which is huge for CLG. So they need to capitalize on this rifle as much as they can. vV Gaming gravitating more towards B probably than they should. They rotate that op from Catwalk to look over there. They have 1 player mid, 1 at the end of the B tunnels, and only 1 player A. But looks like they're bringing JDM with the only rifle towards A all the way around. So I don't know what they're going to try to do here. Looks like they're making a bunch of noise. They're going to sacrifice a player running around and see if JDM can pick up a kill. But he's just not in a good enough position yet. He wasn't at the end of the halls. So here he comes running up. Teammates coming in from connector. He needs to be able to help them out. But Dynamo just not having any of it. Picks up all 3 kills. The solo player over there. So what CLG probably needed to do a little bit better that round was time that fake a little bit more. It worked out great. Hazed, you know, keeping those players towards B, making a lot of noise, but JDM needed probably be choked up more towards the end of that, towards Palace, so he could have walked out immediately and take that one-on-one fight, but instead they just all got blasted. But we'll keep moving on. CLG, another buy round. vV Gaming still trying to stack up the lead as much as they can. Still the same stuff. CLG working their middle progression, taking over the most important part of the map, and then moving on from there, and it's been working pretty good.
No one starting off this round. He was able to find Tarek, so it's good to get him out of the playing field here. Hasn't been too big so far in this game, but JDM has, and he responds with a frag of his own onto Nifty as he's playing with that op over towards the apartments. FNS able to find Jay as well, so that has put CLG up at a 1-player advantage for this round, and JDM still lurking inside of those apartments. He has been absolutely lethal with the op as well as the rifle in this game. Currently sitting at 10-6 so far here. He's been doing very well, but he's going to back himself off, and the CLG still has 45 seconds here. Hazed is sitting inside of the connector, and Cutler, who is over towards Cat, falls, but gets some good shots off onto Dynamo here as he gets lit up. He's only down to 13 health now, but right now CLG a bit spread out. They do have 2 over towards that B site. Sav taking out JDM as he tries to hop out of the apartments. And we do have, great shot from Sav up onto FNS as well. And that's 2 from him on this round. Getting a 3rd as well, taking down Hazed and shutting down that B site completely. Great stuff from Sav And now we are looking at 6-4 as they pull ahead a couple.
Oh, wow. Great shots by Sav. Coming up big for his team. 3 kills. That flick on FNS was very, very nice. And just great job dueling JDM. Catching him while he was jumping out the window. And that was also a very difficult shot to hit as well. As everyone knows, the jumping hitboxes are a little strange. So here we are at CLG getting another money reset. Looks like they're going to just straight up rush B this time. Flash is coming through. No fakes, nothing. They're coming in.
Ooh, they are, and a good nade came out from Nifty as well. Did a lot of damage. Picks up 2 at the M4. Dynamo is there to help him as he's getting the shots off of the USP. Nifty will get 3 there. And now it is just Cutler inside of sight, and Nifty and Dynamo team up to get 3 and 2 frags respectively. So pretty easy mow down for vVv there as, you know, CLG didn't really have the weaponry to do much on that round, but they will be able to buy up on this round here. Their economy is still a bit low once again after buying, so CLG is going to try to have to at least come out with a bomb plant or a round win here, and vVv is getting themselves on a nice economy build up as well, and they do have that 3-round lead.
So here we are, CLG making a big adjustment on their offense now. They're so focused on mid. Now we're seeing the full A execute that you normally see on Mirage, so expect smokes coming over, and let's see how VV Gaming responds. Here comes the execute.
That's standard 5 smoke setup or onto the site here, and Hayes starts it off, finds Jay, and getting a good entry frag for CLG onto the site. Sav, though, able to respond with one with the AWP, but Cutler quickly finds him, and the bomb is already going down onto the site. Dynamo able to stop the bomb plant, though, now looking at 2 versus 2 as JDM gets himself into the bomb site. Cutler found one yet, but this could be an easy round for no one here. Almost whiffed onto that shot onto JDM, but eventually able to get him. Both of the players were very hurt. He takes JDM out of the play. Now we're looking at 1 versus 1. Cutler playing over by Jungle, only with 4 health. Was able to take down no one. A nice spray control there. Picks up the AWP as well to give to a teammate, and they respond back here on that gun round. Now looking at 7-5, still in favor of vVv.
Yes, sir. Great job by VV Gaming. Getting that decent round there. Dynamo coming up big, preventing that bomb plant. So we see CLG. CLG won that round. I don't know what the hell I'm thinking. Yeah, great job by Cutler. Excuse me. And we see VV Gaming still able to buy up. They did a great job. Oh man, what a pop flash. No one picking up 2, but Cutler was there. They had 3 in Palace that round. Follow-up nade lands right on his feet as well. Dynamo is completely pushed up in middle. JDM at the A ramp, just trying to look around for a pick. And we see Dynamo's pushed up, Kits FNS. Jay picks up JDM, and VV Gaming is dismantling CLG, but hey, Cutler's still alive. Gets that kill, tries coming out. Sav with the tight angle at jungle, able to pick up the leg kill on the Cutler, and VV Gaming answers right back, and we see another money reset for CLG.
Yeah, certainly hurting in that department here as vVv continues to build up their economy, and it was unfortunate for FNS. He kind of got stuck out there in mid. He was doing the classic switch your gun around a lot and then just get caught out when the guy pushes you. So a bit of a sad zone play from FNS there, but regardless, we are looking at 8-5 for vVv as CLG now on their save round, just starting to, well, looks like they're just doing a straight rush outside of Palace here. Jay's gonna shut one down at least, but no one gets taken out here. CLG actually has maybe an opportunity. They will at least maybe get this bomb plant down. They do, but Jay picks up 3 actually with the USP and just shutting them down. vVv will pick up the round, but CLG at least got in there to get the bomb plant, and some wacky frags coming through from Jay in that USP, but we are looking at a 9-5 game.
Yeah, what a headhunter. Picking up a bunch of awesome USB headshots. They didn't really line up for him, but they were all like within very close range of each other. So it was a bunch of simple shots for him, and he connected all of them. So great job by him holding it down, but we see CLG able to buy up here. JDM with an op, and they're putting him Palace, interestingly enough. 2 players towards middle, and then 2 players towards ramp. So it's probably going to be a connector A split.
They do have a lot sitting around there in mid, as you can see. JDM, as you said, also up there inside of Palace, but CLG starting it off, finding 2. And Sav will respond to get FNS inside of that mid, but JDM still lurking up there in Palace with that op, and Sav looking towards Cat with his, and oh, what a shot from Sav there. He knew JDM was sitting up inside of Palace, got a great headshot up onto him, able to take him out of the play. We are looking at 1 versus 3, though. Regardless, it's just Nifty over there on Cat, and he will get shut down by Hayes, who picked up a couple as well with his AK. So, well, vVv doing much better so far than the last map, going up 9-6 as they head into the T side, but still CLG getting a considerable amount of rounds there for their T side efforts.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Great job by vVv Gaming. I mean, they got crushed last half, but they played the easy side. They got a bunch of rounds and bunch of money resets by them. So, you know, good half for them, especially considering the last map. So they're up 9-6. They need to win this pistol big time. If they can keep CLG's money low, it'll look pretty like it'll probably end up being a pretty close match if they're able to progress in the map or around the map and not have to deal with tons of grenades, or if they can get a few gun rounds where JDM doesn't have an op in their hand, this will be huge. So they're going to gravitate 4 towards A, 1 towards B. I'm not exactly sure what that 5th guy's going to do. He only has armor, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's just a flank or just, you know, audio cues to keep CLG over there. They're pushing Tark into upper B, so this is a one-on-one fight. Sav dominates him, headshots him, first bullet, follows up with the body kill. So let's see how CLG responds here. Hayes already out of A. They have 2 players towards A still, and they're, you know, vVv Gaming coming in with the smoke execute.
Yeah, Jay has the bomb. He's sitting inside a palace. Nifty will start it off. Hayes popping on their heads as they tried to get out. He says, absolutely no way, and that just denies the push here, going for yet another one, but no one finally shuts him down there, and it is vVv responding, though, at least, and they will get themselves back into this round, picking up this pistol, and you know, a good response from them after Hayes just destroyed those guys coming out of the out of Palace.
Yeah, kind of mistimed by vVv Gaming. They're coming out Palace. Didn't wait for that smoke to bloom. Just barely off there, probably a half second. Hayes just had the crosshair placement set, shot the first guy with his first bullet, saw the second guy rounding the corner, so he's just blindly shooting through that with his crosshair, still placed in the same spot. Picks up that second kill, but no one else for CLG able to get any kills. vVv Gaming won all the gunfights around. This type of scenario we want to see vVv Gaming continue to build their lead 10-6.
That's good. They are doing much better now on Mirage, which oddly enough is not their map pick, but they're doing considerably well on this one here. So we will have CLG on just a couple of A57, a couple of CZs as well, and vVv looks like they want to try and work a little something towards his B site. Tarek starts it off, though, finds Dynamo inside of the apartments as he was trying to get himself out of there, but denies him with the 5-7. Cutler may be pushing Palace here. He should be able to find Savvy, does get him, but eventually traded up there, and well, Jay was able to find a couple with his SMG there, and Hayes playing back towards his ticket side. He's getting a couple of shots off. Actually, both players from CLG playing towards this CT spawn. The bomb does go down, though, as they try to get themselves in. Hayes with a good shot on a Nifty as he was moving himself over to Firebox here, and Hayes now will get some high ground. No one shuts him down, though. Now 1 versus 1 as Tarek was able to take down Jay, and he only has 2 health left, but missing the shots as he's just trying to play ring around Rosie with him here. He doesn't know where he's at, neither of them. Oh, no, he did get him. I was going to say he couldn't quite find it, but he did manage to pick up the frag there in the end, Tarek, and that hurts a little bit if you're vVv. They're getting ecoed second round, and CLG responding now. Will be 10-7 game, though.
Yeah, well done by Tarek, picking up 3 big kills, man. That 5-7 in his hands is so deadly. And vVv Gaming get ecoed, so there goes all of their equipment. But they did get the bomb down, though, so they're still right around the spot where they should normally be, even if they did lose pistol. So we're going to see them do a light buy, P250s, a few deagles, 1 smoke, 1 flash, and they're all towards this B. So let's see how CLG positions themselves. Yep, they have 2 players towards B, so they're going to be able to handle this pretty well. Looks like vVv Gaming going to set up, do a smokes, just 1 set smoke, 1 simple flash, see if they can gain entry into the site. But man, Tarek is just playing the perfect thing you should do here. He's smoking off, he has a Molotov ready, and as soon as vVv Gaming telecasts this execute, you better believe that there's going to be fire on the ground for them to run through.
They are very well set up here, as you said. CLG, vVv is taking their time here. They're waiting for the smoke to come off, as that is now coming into the site. Tarek will get a pop flash in, throw that molly as well. That should start to do a lot of damage to them. Oh, here comes the mowdown from CLG. Tarek gets 2, 3, and eventually gets shut out by Sav, but a great hold there from CLG, perfectly played from them. Sav manages to find one more with his deagle there, but he's already been knocked down to 38 health, getting a couple good shots off on JDM as well, but as you would expect, gets taken out by Hazed. So CLG, a pretty routine round for them. We'll get another one onto the board as vVv should have themselves set up with a round where they can buy up on some weapons here, and we should maybe see a gun round here. I haven't seen them bought anything yet, but yep, now they will go through. Looks like they're doing some pistols here. A few P250s, a couple of Tech 9s as well over on the side of vVv.
Yeah, they're doing a little bit more elevated, a little more expensive eco around here. Looks like 3 players through Palace. The other, it's probably going to be pretty much the same thing we saw from their pistol round, where they smoke off the jungle area and the top of stairs so they can gain entryway through Palace into the site, and the execute's coming in right now.
JDM starts it off, though, is able to hunt down Jay with his off. Pop flashes coming through very nicely from Hastier. Still not too many frags, though. Now they come in from CLG, mopping up on all the players inside of sight. So CLG picking up on another round there. They've closed the gap a little bit. We're looking at 10-9. vVv is still up around, though, and well, now we will see the gun round as vVv gets themselves bought up with AKs and all their nades.
Yes, sir. So here we go. Full gun round for VV Gaming. This is where they're going to need to make their money. Last time they had guns, they got eco'd, so they need to really answer the call here big time. Let's see what they're doing. 3 players towards mid, 2 players towards A. Well, actually, they were originally going A. Now they're completely going the opposite way. It looks like Sav going to B tunnels alone. Everyone else out middle. JDM gets that first pick, costing VV Gaming a life. FNS push up that stairs, isn't able to kill Sav, bring him down to 9 HP. Very close exchange here. So we see CLG kind of win that exchange a little bit in terms of just HP, but VV Gaming trying to leverage that into that B site, but the rotate's already in big time by CLG. JDM picks up 2 kills with the op. They spot the last guy onto Catwalk. You better believe JDM's going to look to get this pick. Misses the shot. Cutler follows it up with a nice spray down. CLG answering back. It's tied 10-10.
That was the tying round right there, and well, it's good to see vVv put up a good fight so far in this one. But CLG, of course, now on the CT side, able to rack up a lot more rounds, and it looks like vVv is going to be put onto yet another eco here. P250s across the board, other than Sav going up on the deagle and head armor, as he's typically done on these eco rounds from vVv. So leading towards this A site once again. They're going to try for one of those same executes that they just did a couple of rounds ago, but Tarek here playing inside a sandwich picks up 1, 2, and they are just mowing them down left and right here. It's still Sav up top with his deagle, but Tarek going for the knife here, actually. Oh no. Oh no, that's just a little salt in the wound there for him. But I mean, vVv very much in this game still. And they will have money now to get themselves bought up with the AKs, but CLG taking the lead now, 11-10.
Yeah, VV Gaming have full money bonus, so you should probably see them buying out for most of these rounds. And Jay still has plenty of money to work with, 7,400. So we see them. Looks like they're just very split up here. Sav holding the B, Nifty holding mid. The 3 remaining players for the Terra side on the A, 1 in Palace, 2 ramp. So it's pretty typical default here. Let's see what they're doing here. CLG playing 1A, Hazed and JDM towards middle, and FNS pushed up all the way on Cat, boosting Tarek up. So they're very focused on denying any middle control by the terrorists. But it doesn't seem like terrorists are interested in gaining that control. They're just seeing if CLG is going to push up. Bomb is towards A, so I'm going to guess that it's going to be a little bit of a late execute. Yep, Nifty walking off from that middle area, going to group up with his teammates, throw smokes over, see what they can do. Sav is in a great spot to flank here. He's already at underpass, so expect a late connector flank that can make a significant impact if VV Gaming could get some entries here.
Yeah, you do have Sav creeping up here slowly, and vVv's getting ready for this execute onto the A site. Jay got the flash out, but still haven't moved themselves into the site yet. There is a Molly blocking their way, but Sav is starting to get this flank in towards the connector. He'll be waiting here, and this could be a very good pinch from vVv if they can execute properly. And now The smokes and flashes are going to be zooming across the site now, and they're all out there. Here comes that flank from Sav, able to get Hayes, searching for another one, but Tarek is ready for him, shuts him down though. Jay comes back with one of his own. No one's going to find a frag onto JDM, as well as vVv has control of the site now. Tarek is playing on the stairs, spamming a lot through the boxes, but gets taken out by Nifty. FNS finds a couple of frags for his troubles, as well as he pushes in from this CT side, taking down Jay. Was put into a 1v1, but Nifty was able to, luckily for vVv's sake, convert on that last frag, so they respond with one. Again here, kind of going back and forth on these rounds, but we are tied up at 11-11.
Great answer by vVv Gaming, getting all the gunfights they needed to gain entry into that site, and it just worked out great. Nice little 2-on-1 for them as well. FNS only able to pick up one, and the other player was in a great position to trade that out. So we see them doing a great job here answering back, and CLG have quite a lot of money issues. If they lose this next round, they're probably going to have to do some sort of save. Maybe we'll see FAMAS is coming out. But they're still staying very focused on mid, denying that control. But vVv Gaming, again, not interested in taking it. They're going to concede it, and looks like it's going to be a lot of the same stuff here. It's the exact same positioning we saw them the last round.
Hayes pushed up mid, was able to find Nifty. He's really been liking to play a bit more aggressive inside of mid with his rifle, and he gets a frag for his troubles. Tarek kind of got caught out there. He decided to get a bit aggressive towards that A main, but will go down. So we are looking at now a 4 versus 3 in favor of vVv, as Sav was able to find one, but JDM responding here. The frags trading back and forth for them, and they trying to get themselves into this site, but JDM playing over on that CT side with his off, a nade coming through. I thought that was going to get him a color inside of sight here, able to pick up on a 1, and the rest of the support coming in from CLG, able to shut down those guys from vVv, so they will pick up another one here and put themselves back into the lead.
Yeah, great job. So we see a money reset by CLG, and it's probably going to be a save on that offensive side. There's only 2 players above, $2,200. Nifty buying up an AK, see if he could hero out the round for his team, as it kind of, even though with that buy, will put him close to where his teammates are for money and give him a very good look at this eco. If they're able to pick up this kill onto Tarek and FNS, get the bomb down, put Nifty in a spot to maybe close out the round, it could work wonders here. But again, CLG getting so much early information because they're just completely denying middle. So there's not going to be any entryway from Catwalk. 2 players can focus on one entry point on B. So that's so hard to deal with if you're vVv Gaming, but it's kind of an eco round. That's kind of stuff you just need to do. They're sending Nifty out now. See if he can pick up a kill. Trying to pick up FNS, and he's just jumping around. That's too much of a hard target to hit.
Jay's worked himself in through the underpass here. He's actually going into connector towards that A-site. Tarek just playing around the corner there. FNS able to find 2. And Tarek will clean up on a 3rd one there, as Dynamo and Jay are the last 2 guys. Oh, Dynamo getting his head blown off by Tarek there, and he finds yet another one, gets a 3K onto the round there. Very easy pickings for CLG, and they now take a 2-round lead, 13-11. And vVv's going to have to get a couple more rounds on the board here. CLG is starting to pull away with this one just a little bit, and it doesn't look like vVv's going for much of a buy here on this one, just maybe a little bit of an upgraded eco, a few P250s, and a 5.7 in the hands of Sav.
Yeah, not a lot to work with here. So we're seeing another save from vVv Gaming. It's going to be a full A execute. See if they can get the bomb down, have a good gun round, and maybe win this round. But CLG playing counter execute by Molotoving everything. That touch there is completely Molotov dot. These players from Palace need to come up big, and they're just not doing that. Hayes is denying them, picking up 3 kills, looking for a 4th, and Jay able to pick up 2 nice P250 headshots. But CLG denying entry into the bomb site. Hayes with a 4K, all headshots. And they weren't able to get bombed down, so they're not going to have the greatest buy. No, the money bonus is accumulated enough where they're going to be able to get an op if they want to. AKs on everyone. And we'll see another gun round for the offense.
vVv needs to come up big right now, need to win this round, or they're going to have to play for the tie at the very least. So, we'll see what they can do here, as they are spread throughout the map here. A couple guys over towards B, A few toward A as well, so we'll see what they decide to do with this as the A main is completely smoked off. Just the typical spam through right now, but Sava is moving himself in through the underpass as well here, maybe seeing if he can make a flank play of some sort if they decide to go with this A-site push. And oh, JDM getting no one as he was playing on top of the stairs with his AWP, and that's a good first pick for CLG here to open things up. Nifty responds, though he was able to get hazed, but JDM still playing aggressively on top of those stairs with the AWP, searching around for the players over at A-main. Cutler gets called out by Dynamo, though, and now he's trying to push forward, but Tarek is there to assist his teammates, so it's now a 3 versus 3, as vVv still a bit spread out here. Looks like they're going to congregate over towards the apartments and B site, so they start to work themselves that way. It's just FNS inside of B right now. They could take this bomb site. Flashes are starting to come through, and we are seeing the rotates come in from CLG, so vVv needs to move quickly into this site right now as FNS is just stuck in there by himself, but he finds 2 with the M40. He's going to go for a 3rd with his USP. Can he find it? No, Jay shuts him down, but now it's a 1 versus 2 as Jay needs to come up absolutely massive. Takes down Tarek. Now a 1 versus 1, but JDM may be able to catch him out. But right now, getting a couple of good shots into him, and they're both very hurt. They just need to breathe onto each other at this point. Flash comes out. JDM at 19 health. Jay coming around the corner and gets JDM, and that was a much-needed round from vVv right there, only surviving with 4 health just by the skin of his teeth, but CLG leading 14-12.
Yeah, great job by Jay winning that one-on-one with JDM. Very close round. JDM doing tons of damage with this P250, but you know, Rifle's gonna win most of those fights that we saw presented there. So we see VV Gaming answering back. CLG have plenty of money to work with though, so it's gonna be still a very tall hill to climb here for VV Gaming. Now they're going for middle, but again, CLG has been ready for this entire time. VV Gaming hasn't even touched mid, and now now they're seeing what's going on here. Tark boosted up by FNS, able to pick up Nifty there. No one trying to creep out ramp, but Hayes kills that. FNS aggressive out on catwalk, and man, they just walked right into CLG's trap here. It looks like Finesse going for more, getting that knife kill to finish it off. Tark is on the opposite end of that, and CLG answers right back. That's a hard money reset for VV Gaming, and they're going to be saving on the match point, which is very unfortunate.
Yeah, not the best of situations if you're a vVv player or fan, but CLG certainly in the higher position right now. They have 2 ops going for them as well. FNS is going to be on the other one, of course, as JDM's been rolling with the op all game long. So now vVv's got themselves inside of the apartments. They're going to have a huge round here on this eco. They've got pretty much Tech 9s across the board other than Jay up on a P250, and most of them have head armor as well except for Nifty, so it's a very important round right now for vVv to keep themselves in it. The best they can do is play for a tie, but Tark's going to be here. Was only able to find one that was good. vVv were able to hunt him down and get rid of him, and they've got a rifle in their hands as well, but FNS with the off. JDM as well over inside of the market, each able to pick up a frag here, and it's just a 1 versus 4 now. The bomb is down, but Dynamo has a tall order. That is not going to happen. The defuse comes through, and that will be CLG taking it 16-12 on map 2. They took map 1 16-1 over on Inferno, and a bit better of a game there from vVv. Good to see them at least put up a fight, but regardless, CLG just outclassing them in this one, taking the series 2-0.
Yeah, well played by CLG. VV Gaming showing some life on that second half. I think on Inferno, if VV Gaming started on CT just like we saw them on like they did on Mirage, probably would have been way closer. But we just saw how exposed that VV game offense is when they're lacking their key leadership. So, VV Gaming takes the lumps. They go down on the standings, and CLG keep trucking along there.
Yeah, they've added yet another one to them. They will now go 6-3-2, I believe CLG is now, and vVv will go back to 1-6-4 on the season so far. So certainly good points coming through from CLG, keep themselves up there in the standings, fighting for playoffs and whatnot. So that'll do it for this one. Any closing comments for our first match here, HuriKane, before we head into Liquid and Affinity?
No, not really.
Yeah.
CLG just standard. I thought it was going to be a 2-0, and it was a little bit easier, I think, than I thought, just because of that 61 score line. But like I said, not much to analyze on that VV Gaming offense. It just they weren't doing too much. They actually did a lot of variety on Mirage, which was nice. There's actually seemed like people were talking. I don't even know. It didn't even seem on Inferno. They were discussing what they were even doing. They just were going for it. So I think they kind of got embarrassed by that performance. Started talking it a little bit more, doing different stuff. But CLG just the better team for sure, especially with VV Gaming having a few ringers. But we'll move on. Team Liquid versus Affinity will definitely be a way better matchup.
Yeah, we are certainly excited for that one, and we will be bringing that to you guys as soon as we have it. So we'll go ahead and send it over to a quick break here. Let us recuperate, get ready for our next matchup here, and we'll see you guys in just a little bit for Team Liquid versus Affinity.